Hello, my name is Sofia Abetova. I am teacher of international business in Near East University. Today we have first lection, general characteristics of international business. Today we discuss three questions: the essence of international business environments, and forms of international business activities. So, let me start. What is international business is? So, international business implies business operations by partners from more than one country. As an example, operations such as purchase of raw materials one country and their transportation to the territory of another country for further processing, or transportation of finished products from one country to another for sale in a retail system. Construction of factories in foreign countries in order to generate income through the use of cheaper labor. Obtaining a loan from a bank in another country. So the parties involved in such transaction may be represented by individuals, by individual companies, groups of companies, or government entities. How does international business differ from commercial activity within one country? In short, domestic business is limited to business operations that do not go beyond the borders from one state. But while international business operations cross those borders. International business may differ from domestic business in a number of other ways, including the following. The different currencies can be used in different countries involved in international business, which leads to the need to convert the currency of at least one of the parties. There is a possibility of discrepancies between the legal system of different countries, forcing one party or more to make adjustments to bring them into line with local law. In some cases, the laws of different countries may be incompatible, which is the most difficult problem for international managers. There are also differences between cultures of different countries, forcing each of the parties to form a strategy of their behavior in such a way as to bring it into line with the expectation on other party. So, the methods of production and the types of products produced may vary depending on the specific conditions of a country. In most cases, the basic skills and knowledge necessary for the success of the manager in the field of international business and domestic business operations are not different in sense. For example, a marketing manager must analyze the needs and wants of target consumers regardless of whether they are in the field of international or national business. Professionals involved in international business must be knowledgeable in matters cultural, legal, political, and social difference between countries. The responsibilities of such specialists include the right choice of the countries where the company products will be sold, and the countries where the necessary resources will be purchased. In addition, it is the responsibility of professionals working for international companies to coordinate the activities of foreign subsidiaries of the company in accordance with the rules adopted by the tax and other regulatory authorities of the country concerned, as well as other countries where they conduct their business operations. So, let me discuss international business environments. Yes. There are numerous types of business environments. However, the political, the cultural, and the economic environments are the prime ones. You can see, yes. The political factors. The political environment of a nation affects the legal aspects and government rules which a foreign firm has to experience and follow while doing business in that nation. Okay, why political environment can affect other environmental factors? You can see it in this slide, yes? It's about economic environment, about socio-cultural environment, about technologies, and many others. So there are four major effects of political environment on business organization. First one is the impact on economy. There are different between parties, between policies parties. So various norms such as taxes, government spending, and like this. Second is changes in regulations. So governments often alter their decision related to business control. Third is political stability. It's very important, yes, for international business, because political stability affects business operations of international companies. And mitigation of risk. There are political risk insurance policies that can mitigate risk. The economic factors are very important for international business. So you can see it in this slide. It's about inflation contributors, yes, and about relative purchasing power parity. It's very important for foreign firms. The cultural factors. Cultural factors include educational, religious, family and social system within the marketing system. Yes, for example, language. There are nearly 3,000 languages in the world. Language differences are important to designing advertising campaigns and product labels. If a country has several languages, it may be problematic. Colors. It is important to know how people associate with colors. For example, purple is unacceptable in Hispanic nations because it is associated with death. So, customs and taboos. It's very important for international business. You understand it, I think. Values. For example, in India, the Hindus don't consume beef, and fast food restaurants such as McDonald's and Burger King need to modify their offerings. Yes, aesthetics is many important to international business too. Time, punctuality, and deadlines are routine business practice in the USA. However, Middle East and Latin American people are far less bound by time contracts. Religious beliefs. Religion can affect a product's labeling, designs, and items purchased. It also affects the consumer's values. Cultural differences. For example, Ireland's evening meal is called tea, not dinner. If you note in Bulgaria, for example, yes, it means no. And if you move in the head from one side to the other, it means yes. Pepsodent toothpaste did not sell well in Southeast Asia as it promised white teeth, but black or yellow teeth are symbols of prestige there. Let me discuss forms of international business activities. Historically, the first form of international business became export and import. Export is the sale of products produced in one's own country for the purpose of further use or resale in the territory of other country. Import is the purchase of products manufactured in other country for the purpose of further use or resale in the territory of their country. All export-import operations are divided into two groups. The first group is trade in goods, such as computers, clothes, raw materials, etc. So this type of trade is denoted by visible trade, the visible trade. The second group of export-import operations is trade in services, such as banking, transport, accounting service, like this. And this type of trading is called invisible trade. The second important form of international business activities that have the same value as export and import is foreign investment, or transfer capital by residents of one country for its further use residents of another country. These investments fall into two groups: FDI, foreign direct investments, and portfolio investment. Direct foreign investment, FDI, is investment of capital with the aim implementation of acquisition and real control over property, assets, and entire companies in other country. But portfolio investments is the investments for shares, for bonds, for certificates of deposit, not aimed at monitoring. In addition to above, international business can be carried out in other form. The most important of them are licensing, franchising, and management contracts. Licensing involves the conclusion of a contract according to which the firm which is in one country issues companies of another country license to use their intellectual property, yes, like patents, trademarks, trade names, copyrights, or maybe secrets of production, in exchange for payment of royalties. Yes, for example, Walt Disney Company may issue a permit to a German clothing company release of children's pajamas with the image of a smiling Mickey Mouse. Of the terms, this company pays a percentage of sales. Next one is franchising. Franchising, this is a special form of licensing, the essence of which is that a company is in one country, gives companies from other countries permission to use its manufacturing technology as well as brand. Trademark, logo, in exchange, same for royalty payments. For example, a company, McDonald's Corporation, sells the rights to open fast food restaurants worldwide. Next one is management contract. What it means, it is an agreement under which a company in one country gives a firm located in another country consent to the management of the capacities of the firm of the provision of other management services for a certain fee. Management contracts have been widely distribution among the largest companies operating in the sphere of hotel business. Many companies such as Marriott and Hilton, for example, yes, do not always own expensive hotels that bear the names of these brands, and that can be found in all countries of the world. They only manage these hotels under the terms of relevant contract. A company that uses the business operations listed above, you can call an international company. A more formal definition of companies, this type can be formulated in the following way. International company, it is any organization which carries out the activity on the basis of conclusion of commercial transaction with individuals, private individuals, firm, and state organization of foreign countries. So, thank you for your attention. Bye.